Missions Pulse. Know God's heart, join his mission.
A second ago, before we started recording this conversation, we were talking about preaching the gospel and, when necessary, use words. The famous quote from St. Francis of Assisi, which is butchered, by the way. He didn't actually say that. What are your thoughts about this? I mean, there's recent studies, and I think it was Barna Pew Research that recently came out saying millennials and Gen Z feel comfortable then and confident that they are sharing their faith with others by living their lives in a godly manner. There's absolutely truth to that, right? I mean, it's the two sides of the same coin, though, that you preach the gospel at all times with words because the gospel is preached with words. What are your thoughts about this? Can we go around preaching by our nice actions and being like Ellen DeGeneres or Oprah Winfrey and winning people to Christ? Or is there a little bit more to this supposed quote by St. Francis?
So we've adjusted the quote a bit at Dare to Share from preach the gospel, if necessary, use words, to preach the gospel, it's necessary, use words. We just adjusted it a little bit. Sue me, Francis, who, as you said, that was taken out of context and probably didn't fully say that or mean that.
He was finally saying, someone got it, man. Someone translated my works originally.
So I would say this is, of course, we want to live the gospel, but there is inherent power in the message. Now, I don't know how God infused divine power into a stick that Moses used to open the Red Sea, to turn the Nile into blood, to launch the 10 plagues, to hold up over his head so they could win against the Midianites. I don't know how God infused divine power into a stick, but he did. And God infused divine power into a message that when we speak it out loud with words, it's explosive. It changes lives. It brings people from darkness to light. So I would say it's like two wings on an airplane. I've heard it put this way. It's like one wing is living it. The other wing is giving it. Later on today, I am getting on a plane, and I guarantee you, I don't want to fly a one-winged airplane, right? And we don't want to give a one-winged gospel. We want to live it, but we got to give it out loud with words. And so one of the things we do at Dare to Share is we provide tools and resources. We have a free app called Life in 6 Words, free on the App Store. Life in the number 6, Life in 6 Words. And it's in 12 different languages.
I noticed it's in Mandarin Chinese. Yeah. I spent 15 years
Mandarin,
in China. So that'll be
helpful. We were talking about that.
And we got
Mandarin.
You got a sizable demographic there.
Yeah.
With the China speaking community.
Yeah. So just, I tell teens, if you can swipe and read, you can share the gospel, but I use the app all the time. And I've never been turned down to engage somebody with it, because the way you use it is you ask somebody, if you were to describe your life in 6 words, what would they be? And then they choose the words out of 14 that would best describe their life. It's a tractor beam. It brings people in. Then you say, tell me why you chose those words. You hear their story. Then you say, can I share with you my words? And you share your story. And then can I share with you God's words? And you take them through the gospel acrostic, God, our sins, paying everyone life, GOSPEL. And there's verses you can pull up. And then at the end, if they trust Christ, you push a button that, yes, I'm ready to trust Christ. Water comes out, baptizes them. That would be awesome.
Would be awesome.
Not true. Not true. I'm exaggerating.
But Life in 6 Words already sounds like it's cheating the system, because you're giving people the tools to walk into a conversation, confident and armed, and not feel awkward and say like, it's like that. Who's the comedian who's like, I don't want to make anyone feel awkward. That's why I like to talk to you about Jesus.
It's or say, boy, it's hot in here. It's hot in hell too. Let me tell you.
You don't want turn or burn.
Not buddy. A good opener.
But this app is already propping people up for success in their evangelistic efforts.
And what's cool is you can put the names of the people. Like yesterday, I was in my son's up at a Bible school, and he came down he's about an hour and a half way up in the mountains of Colorado. Came down for couple hours, to hang out with us. And we were at a mall, and he needed some clothes. So we went into a store, and I saw this kid with a cross, and I was like, I like your cross. And he goes, yeah, my grandparents are religious. He goes, actually, my parents are religious. They named me Cross.
Whoa.
And I go, so where are you at? He goes, nah. So I walked him through the, Life in 6 Words, and I talked about a relationship with God, not a religion. And he's like, yeah, I'd never heard that before. And we have a video that goes with it called Life in 6 Words. He's going to watch it. So pray for Cross.
Yes.
But it was natural conversation. And it was a few minutes because, he has other customers and stuff, but we plant those seeds everywhere we go, and we share the message of the cross, even to people named Cross.
Missions Pulse. Know God's heart, join his mission. This podcast is powered by Within Reach Global. Subscribe, watch, and listen on YouTube today. Visit missionspulse.com.